A while back I did a video on open string licks in the key of C, and I believe I mentioned you could take those same licks, alter some of the notes, and change keys. So that's what we're going to do here. So the lick we're starting with is one I did in that video, and it sounds like this. So it's ascending and then descending. So it's G, A, B, C, D, E. So notice these hammer-ons, fifth position. Let everything ring, so it sounds nice and slippery. And then hammer on the 6th and 8th fret, F, G. Slide that pinky up to the 10th fret. Now we worked our way into 7th position. And then that backward roll. And that backward roll is just, finger pick, finger, finger pick, finger, and ends with the pick. So that's the key of C. And now we're going to add a sharp to it. So we're going to add F sharp, which is going to bring it to the key of G. So these things, they combine some finger style moves, some hammer-ons, pull-offs, perhaps, and to create this different way to play a phrase. So, okay, so key of G, and the F sharp. So it's going to start the same way, G, A, B, C, D, E. And now we're jumping right to the 7th fret with our first finger. And we do this hammer on F sharp, G, A. So 7th, 8th, and 10th fret on the 2nd string. And then this backward roll. And so when we do this, the way I worked it out, I kept the F natural in there, even though technically it's not in this key, so it gives it a little bluesier sound, a chromatic. So again, that whole thing is, and we're ending on the G. You always go back home, right? The name of the key is G, so we're ending on G. So these are meant, these riffs are meant to, to be usable, and like to do maybe the 5 to the 1 chord. Like in this case, might go from D7 to G, or 2-5-1, A minor 7, A minor to D7 to G. All right, next one will be the key of D. Now we add one more sharp, that's going to be C sharp. So this is going to sound like this. So it's almost the exact same thing as G, only we snuck this C sharp in here. So starts off the same way, G, A, B, 5th, 7th fret on the 4th string, pluck the B. Now instead of C natural, we have this C sharp on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, hammer onto the D, then pluck the open E, letting everything ring. Now that same hammer on here, F sharp, G, A, 7th, 8th, 10th fret on the 2nd string, and rolling it back again, including that F natural, give it that little bluesy dissonant sound. And then now we're finishing with this. So again, we're finishing, the key is D, so we're finishing on the note D. And this C sharp and A we're playing right before that. 6th fret on the 3rd string, 7th fret on the 4th string, sets that D up nice. So that riff in D. Okay. All right, next one, key of A, 3 sharps. So now there's a G sharp. So we have C, F, and G sharps. So now we're going to start on the 6th fret. So now we have G sharp A, so it's just a half step hammer on, then the open B, and then C sharp D, E, and then now when we this hammer on here is going to be different. That we start on the F sharp. We're not going up to A anymore. We're just going to go play these this little chromatic run here. F sharp, G, G sharp, and then that roll back is different too. So toward that very end, sometimes like I'm playing that B when I'm doing that backward roll. Sometimes I hit the E instead. It's fine either way. So that whole thing in the key of A. Okay, so now we have the key of E, 4 sharps, F, C, G, and D. And this one is going to sound like this. One more time. Okay, so starting off just like the A, G sharp, half step, hammer on, and then you pluck that B. And then third string. Now we include the D sharps. We have C sharp, D sharp. So we're going to use frets 6 and 8. Pluck the open E. That same hammer on from F sharp to G sharp. And then come back pretty much the same way as we did in the key of A. But now we're going to finish here. Those last 3 notes. So, sorry. And that's the key E. So they're all usable. I mean, and you can use them by themselves. You can use them just to start to do something else, like you can just take them somewhere else outside of those riffs. You can use like I'm using a thumb pick. You can use pick and fingers. You can use just your fingers. If you're really good, you could probably cross pick with just a flat pick. But anyway, so those are just more open strings, open string riffs, and hope you have some fun with that. And thank you so much. I appreciate your time. All right, take care. Bye.